Our AI-assisted data import enables users to easily move their program and project risk registers directly into Verto. By harnessing AI technology, we've been able to eliminate the challenges previously posed by the differing site configurations and Excel file formats. Once this feature has been enabled on your site, the AI-supported import option will be available underneath your Risk Table Actions menu. Simply give that a click. From here, you'll be able to upload your risk log that you want to import into Verto. You can either select the files or you can drag and drop your file into the box. You'll then need to select a sheet. If you've only got one worksheet in your Excel log, that will already be selected for you. If not, select the relevant one so that you've got your risk log selected and then click OK. The import process will then map the columns in your spreadsheet to the best fit fields in your Verto configuration. After this, you'll then have the opportunity to review and make any changes. If the mapping process can't match any of the columns within your spreadsheet to fields in Verto, this information will be excluded from the process. But don't worry, you'll still have the opportunity to add this information into Verto once the import process is complete. At the top of the screen, you will see the Verto fields, signified with the Verto logo, and then underneath each of those, where a column in the spreadsheet can be mapped, you'll see the suggested mapping. At this point, if you want to, you can change the mapping to another one of the columns in your spreadsheet. You can do this for each of the columns in your import. And then when you're happy with the suggested mapping, simply click on the Next button. At this point, you'll have the opportunity to review and update any of the data in the import process. For example, if you identify one of the risk records that you don't want to include in the import, you can simply uncheck that line and that will be excluded from the import process. Where you're importing data into a risk matrix, you can click on the risk matrix icon and locate the corresponding score and then click OK. If you've got multiple risks in your import with the same score, you can click the Apply All to simultaneously update each of those at the same time. You can work your way through. You can also search for users in the Verto database. So where we've got an owner there of Grace Greenway, we can click in the box underneath Grace's name and we can search for her in the Verto database. We can then select, and this will ensure that when the risk is imported into Verto, Grace will automatically be assigned as an owner. We can also make changes to any of the other columns where you've got lookups or text fields there as well. When you're happy with your mapping and the data in your import, then all that's left to do is click the Save button, click Yes, and Verto will complete that import process for you. Any of the risk information checked in that spreadsheet will now be visible in your project or program.